Hey there, how you doing? I'm Gabby Wallace and this is Go Natural English. Thanks so much for subscribing on YouTube and subscribing on iTunes or listening in Stitcher if you have an Android device to listen to the podcast. Now in this English tip video, we're going to talk about words in English that are spelled the same and sound the same but have different meanings. Actually, there's a lot of these words. But in this tip, we're going to talk about 4 that I think might be interesting to you. So now the best way to use this video tip is, of course, to watch it, also to interact with me. So when I ask you to say the words out loud, say them confidently, say them loudly, say them with feeling, and use the words after the video as soon as you can. Or after, if you're listening to the podcast, use the words as soon as you can after you listen. Now, one way that you could do this is by taking an online lesson with italki, and through my website you can get a 2-for-1 special where you buy your first lesson and then you get your second one free. So you get a chance to see if italki lessons are right for you. You can find that coupon at gonaturalenglish.com/italki. That's ITALKI. So I hope you take advantage of that. It's a great way to practice. But let's take a look at how to say and how to use these words with different meanings. So the first word we have is bats. Let me hear you say it. Bats. Great. So bat can be a little winged animal that some people find very scary because they live in caves, and caves are dark and scary, right? But I think bats are kind of cute, actually. I don't know if you've ever seen them, but if you go to the zoo and you see a real bat, you know, they're furry and they're little, and I don't think they're scary. They're just kind of weird looking. Anyway, bat can also be a bat that you play baseball with. So you swing the bat, right? It's a long stick that you use to play baseball. Now, date. Let's say date. Awesome. Okay, date can be 2 things. It could be a fruit. I know dates are really popular in the Middle East. My students who I used to work with from Saudi Arabia would always eat dates, especially during Ramadan to break the fast. So I actually really enjoy dates myself. I think they're delicious. But a date can also be, well, actually 2 other things. A date could be a day on the calendar. When you're scheduling something, you might say, well, let's schedule the appointment for this date, not that date. So really, date could be a synonym with day. Now, date can also be when you're going out with someone with romantic intentions or not romantic intentions. I could say, well, I want to set a date to go out with my mother. Of course, that's a different kind of date, but I think date is used most often for a romantic outing. If you're interested in dating someone, that means that, you know, you have a special interest in them. So the next word is right. Let me hear you say right. Great. So right could be turn to the right, or it could be I think that's the right job for you, like correct. That's the right answer. So we have 2 different meanings here. The last one, trunk. Let me hear you say it. Trunk. Great. So trunk could be a chest, like you open up a big box, and a big box could be called a trunk. It's kind of a special kind of box, usually made from wood, and it usually has a cover that opens. A good way to see what a trunk is exactly is to use Google and type in trunk and then look at images. A trunk could also be the nose of an elephant. So that's another kind of trunk, totally different. And then I also wrote trunks because if you say trunks plural, that can mean a man's bathing suits, like the shorts that a man would wear to the beach. And I know in some parts of the world it's summertime now, so you might be going to the beach, and you should know that what you're wearing, if you're a man, is probably called trunks. So I hope that this is helpful for you to double your vocabulary. You learn 4 words and actually get 8 or 9 words, or 10 actually, 10 meanings out of this video tip. So if you like these video tips, keep coming back. I make 3 of them every week. I'm making videos to help you improve your fluency in English and to learn how to speak like an American. I come from the US, and so that's my specialty, is to help English learners with their pronunciation, their vocabulary, and everything focused toward listening and speaking. And again, if you want to take advantage of the offer from my friends at italki to practice your listening and speaking with a real native English speaking teacher, then come on over to gonaturaleneglish.com/italki. Also, if you come over to gonaturaleneglish.com, you can find a free ebook, a gift from me to you for free, that you can download instantly. I just want to share more tips with you there because I don't have too much time left on YouTube or on the podcast. So come on over, hope to see you there, and I hope to see you in the next video tip when we talk about 5 English phrases that native speakers use. So I'll see you soon. Bye for now.